We told you about XRP, Keith, and I will say it in this video even though I don't want to. We've been discussing it and we're going to display it for you at the bottom of the chart. We're going to examine it, having been thinking about it for a while. We're going to examine. We will notify you when the next move is imminent at that point to anticipate where we will be heading by the end of the year. Everything is set up for next year computed, by which I mean this chart and was referred to as the bottom nail in just 2 weeks when you actually practice technical assistance, or more accurately when you have someone who knows what they are doing and can do it. Amazing and terrifying things can happen. We'll also be talking about it, given that I recently joined the consensus and a lot of you are unaware that VO is a sleeping giant with a huge opportunity that we're going to hear from Sty Alder regarding the Ripple v SEC lawsuit for all V buyers. After that, we'll investigate the R3/4 JP Morgan coin, the connection to the XRP ledger and XRP itself. After all, anything is possible, people. So without further ado, kick back, unwind and enjoy the show. Let's get this done. $67,800 worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum is now at $3,585, up 1.15% over the last 24 hours as of right now. It has risen 66% from the previous 24 hours, with USD and USC both closing at their dollar pegs, while XRP is a mean lean 49 cents higher at 1.51%. It appear like we broke out only yesterday, reached the bottom and then began to go to the upside. Overall, the market capitalization of cryptocurrencies is a little lower, but you already know what's doing well at the moment. 2,469 ion. At this point, when we watch the movie, we're going to dive right into VO, but what became of that agreement? Just bring it up such that the chart is visible to all. Should refer back to the original VO call and inform folks that it is now necessary for them to take action. We were floating in the same spot. Call it a penny. Please pardon my 0.009L. After a call was placed, we witnessed a skyrocket that reached 2.5. Yes, dumb money was made half, since utterly foolish money was earned. Then, as was to be expected, there was a retracement, as they say, and as this channel slob and states, nothing rises or falls in a straight line forever. Therefore, at this point we are changing. Could we perhaps go back and retest as we are retesting the 9? We could, but you are aware that it's quite frankly everything from this point on. Just from this point on, from 9 to the current levels, is a terrific chance to purchase, because what we're looking at on VO is most likely at 20 to 50x currently. If you're in the US, purchasing it is a hassle. I understand, I recognize, believe me, I understand, but this movement that we first witnessed took 30 days to complete. People did it 3 times in 30 days. It's Father's Day today, you're done. They're simply release it. Evil B, I'm up at 6:30 a.m. to do this, so I'm a little late. First, check out the video that talks about it. He was kindly given access to a video by a new acquaintance who attended Consensus 2024 in Austin from May 29th to May 31st. Yesterday, Mr. Tra, the group's CEO and co-founder of Lightnet, the administration which we all know as ties to the Italian people, established itself in Thailand. Watch this video to learn more. You want to hop in there because programmable money has it, except for privacy. I believe we are preparing to introduce Thailand's national digital wallet. The concept that we may implement a smart contract is to drive a money multiplier because of the value of giving a free money in situations where you're actually giving people free money to test the credit card. By adding funds to the blockchain, you can really configure it so that simply handing over cash results in spending and only serves as a one-time money multiplier. Nevertheless, you can use a smart contract to implement geofencing, which limits your spending to your immediate area. When a subdistrict crosses into another, a multiplier is applied to the amount that goes from the retailer to the wholesaler. The Thai government is dull at the moment because of that additional multiplier. What does it mean to add this $300 in free money to the national digital wallet, place it under the smart contract, and attempt to use geofencing in a way that can increase the money multiplier by say 5 or 6 times? That the GDP can increase when the government invests $1 billion by roughly $100 billion, and using this programmable money to satisfy that, we will actually have borderless payment infrastructure. So for a country like Thailand, for example, we can actually allow capital to control the country when we start developing the smart contract infrastructure, making it easier for the money to flow. This means that in the future future the UST and USC may be swapped into this locally programmable money locally programmable money for the vice chairman to discuss their plans that's significant over in Thailand with the Thai government. Everyone often asks me what a sleeper is, therefore that's a sleeper, what should we purchase into? But when we look at these coins, we don't look at sleepers, rather we look at safe sleepers. We're not just wasting our time, we're looking at tokens. It's similar to purchasing XRP since it is only increased by a factor of 2 since 2017. I won't call it XRP, but this is more akin to a buying chain link from 2017 to the present, correct? Searching for the early ventures that are just getting underway and appear to have a viable use case and longevity. Alder claims the SEC is infuriated in its self-defense. Ripple made no concessions and the court made it clear that XRP is not a security. Not only is there no victim to make amends for, but worst of all for the SEC, although Ripple is doing well, it appears that the SEC has given up on meeting the demand for $2 billion. The SEC doesn't seek $2 billion, which is a plus no longer. I guess they finally woken up. They detected coffee aromas. You realized that it's almost over this year. I would have to do it in Q3. You guessed it, there is an end to this. This offers us a clear path forward to 2025 when XRP will start to show results. This was released by Smokey. Has been coming out of a ton of amazing stuff lately. It is feasible during our 3 quarters there will be an interaction between the JP Morgan coin and XRP. Its backing of XRP as the initial settlement mechanism is a significant step towards demonstrating the ability of the ecosystem created by the 2 most significant blockchain and cryptocurrency communities in the world to collaborate regardless of the payment method. BAM, Wells Fargo or JP Morgan coins. The settler is indifferent to it. I was unaware of that particular bank. I'm not sure what Bank of America's HSBC is. Whatever it is, I believe it to be the Bank of America. We don't have any financial stake in the outcome and we don't have a horse in the race. All we're attempting to do is increase the number of users on our platform. R3 CEO David Ritter stated that right now that is both fantastic and incredible due to JP Morgan's top regulatory affairs officer. Guess what? Sandy O'Connor. She's also a member of the Ripple board. Intriguing. I know, I agree. When we get to this point, tell me about it. This is the chart that Keith recently released. Keith published this chart some time ago and I've been spreading it ever since. I've been fattening it and showing it to you. You only need to know this chart. As I told you, this green dotted line is visible. People, we showed you the other charts on this with the Bitcoin setup and the XRP setup with all other time frames at the bottom. He had this bottom identified as July. The vertical green line is moving down. That is when it occurred. Since the well says the center, the 24th was the bottom, pretty damn close. That is, he really hit rock bottom at the end of June, which is when it all started, 2 weeks ahead of Blue Zone. That's crazy. You probably thinking, Ripple, what are we looking at? Since it is absurd, this is what we're really looking at, and it's really simple. This blue box that you see, we're going to start working our way through this box very soon. I mean within the next 30 days. Once we enter it, that is your last chance, and we may not survive. Once this box breaks, we could stay within it for 30, 60, or 90 days and then we're done. It as vanished. Ignore it moment. Alright, so we will now enter this. This is your last opportunity to load up. When that is finished, the areas you can see range from about 46 cents to the 60 objective. They are your load ups on. When we advance, we will attack 75 first, breaking it before flipping it. ATT, we're going to have a conversation. The higher we go before the end of the year, the more aggressive, pardon me, that $150 range, the more expensive it will be in 2025 and 2025. Where can we possibly go? There isn't a specific target price. Surely none of us have locks. The lock for Bitcoin is at 160K. Since all of the data that has as of right now XRP, we really don't have a lot of data because we haven't left the buy zone. Once we do, though, we will be able to narrow this down considerably, but I can assure you of that your goals would be anywhere from 3 to 650 if we do hold 75 cents and simply stay at 76 cents. Right in that range by the end of the year. The higher XRP gets by the end of this year, the higher we look into 2025. If for some insane reason we break the all-time high from 2020 to 2021, which is about $190, if we're looking at a double-digit XRP in 2025, if we reach up to $150, we're going to be looking at a higher objective. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more new videos.